welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my June favorites. A really quick update before we get into the favorites though. Some of you guys may remember recently I mentioned that I would be doing a giveaway once I hit 50,000 subscribers, and recently this past week I hit that milestone, so thank you guys so much for that. The giveaway is still going to be happening, but it's going to be postponed just a little bit because honestly I wasn't expecting to hit 50,000 subscribers so soon. While filming this, I'm currently in the mountains, but by the time you guys are actually watching this, I'm going to be in Quebec. So I'm going to do the giveaway probably more towards the end of July once I'm home and all my trips are done, because that way I'll actually have time to sit down and film the giveaway video. And I also just don't have the entire prize put together yet. There's still a few things I want to pick up, which I'm not going to be able to do until after I'm back from the East Coast. I'm just realizing in the viewfinder that my face looks like a completely different shade from my body. I'm experimenting with self-tanners, and I do have like a little bit of a natural tan as well, and I don't really have a foundation that matches me perfectly right now, so just excuse that. But anyways, let's go ahead and jump into the favorites. I don't have a ton of products to talk about because shortly I'm going to be doing like a summer vacation beauty essentials type of video, and most of the products that are going to be in that video have been my favorites for this month, so I didn't want to completely repeat myself in both videos. But I do have a couple of new favorite makeup products that I tried out this month. The first one is Benefit Dandelion Dew. This is like a liquid blush. If you're familiar with their Dandelion box powder, it's really like the same kind of shade. It's just like a really nice, light, pretty pink. I barely actually wear makeup when I'm out here at our summer home. This is actually the first day in like 3 weeks that I've done like a full-on face of makeup, and I found that for more natural makeup, I really prefer using liquid products. They just look so much more natural, and I usually don't powder my face when I'm out here. So I've been loving how natural this looks on the skin. So what I do is I take about a pump like that, and then I take a dual fiber stippling brush. This is the Luxie 508, and I just basically stipple it into the product and kind of evenly distribute it on the brushes, and then stipple it onto the apples of my cheeks, and it just looks really fresh and natural and brings a bit of color back to my face. So that has definitely been a love this month. And then my second makeup favorite is the Tarte Glossy Lip Paint in the shade Goals. I'm sure you guys have heard a ton of people raving about this shade, but these lip glosses are so nice. They're so different from any lip gloss I've tried. They are not sticky at all. They have almost like a watery formula. They're so nice and comfortable and like cushiony on the lips, and I'm serious when I say they're not sticky at all. So if you want a glossy finish but you hate sticky lip glosses, I'd highly recommend checking these out. This is just like the perfect nude, my lips but better kind of color for me personally. This month I also dug out my Cover FX Illuminating Setting Powder. I lost the lid for this forever ago, but thankfully it has the little kind of like sifter where you can like click it open like with the Bare Minerals packaging. I just love this powder because it's so lightweight and so natural, and it really just keeps a nice skin like finish with your makeup. And if you're using a foundation with a little bit of luminosity, it doesn't completely matte it down. It still leaves a little bit of a glow, which I love, and I also use it in my eye area as well. So this is a good one for traveling for me because it's more multi-purpose than some of my other powders. So I'd recommend checking this out if you're in the market for a new translucent powder and you don't want to sacrifice that summer glow. Another product that I recently dug back out again is the Clarins Instant Light Lip Comfort Oil. I've had this since last fall, but like I said, I dug it out again recently because, as you guys all know, I'm on Accutane and my lips are just finally starting to get drier. I have like a really bad dry patch right here that's super annoying where it's like cracked, but my lips are definitely getting to the drier side now, and I love this because it's like ultra thick. It's a little bit sticky, but it's not too bad, but it really smooths over your lips and creates like a protective coating. It stays on for hours, even through drinking and everything like that, because it is so thick. And what I really love about it is lately my lips have been looking quite shriveled and unsightly, and this really just smooths them over and it keeps them from looking like they're dry at all. It just makes them look healthy and plump, and it hydrates as well. This one is 01 Honey. It's just kind of like the clear version. They do have tinted ones as well, but I'd highly recommend this to anyone else also on Accutane, or if you're just in need of a really good lip moisturizer. So I am a massive fan of cleansing oils. However, recently I have been trying to use up a bunch of other makeup removing products like micellar waters and makeup wipes and just a whole slew of different products, so I haven't had a cleansing oil in quite a while. But coming out here, I try and use up a bunch of deluxe size samples that I always accumulate. So I brought out this L'Occitane cleansing oil, and I'm in love with this stuff. It has really reminded me how much I truly love using cleansing oils to remove my makeup. If you're unfamiliar with cleansing cleansing oils, what you do is you take 2 to 3 pumps on dry hands and on your dry face, and you just start massaging them in over your makeup, and they break everything down. You add a little bit more water to them to kind of emulsify it, and then you rinse them off. And then I always go in with my regular cleanser. I like to do the double cleanse. And I know if you have oily skin and you're not familiar with cleansing oils, it sounds kind of scary, but they actually work really well to balance out oily skin. And this one is just the perfect consistency. It doesn't irritate my skin or my eyes. And if I remember correctly from working at Sephora, it's not horrendously priced. I think it's relatively affordable, like under $30. So I'm thinking I may actually need to repurchase this one when I get home. So recently on my trip, I stumbled into this little local boutique here in BC that specializes in natural handmade skincare. And I ended up buying a little set of body products, and I have just fallen in love. I'm not sure how to pronounce the line. I meant to ask the owner, but I forgot to. It's OM Organic, so I'm not sure if it's OM or OM, but they're all natural skin and body and hair care range. The owner makes all of her products by hand in store, which is really cool, and they're all formulated without sulfates, parabens, phthalates, formaldehyde, fragrance, etc. And they are cruelty free. I assume most of the products would be vegan as well. But I picked up the coconut milk scent. You guys know how I feel about coconut products, so I have been dying over this, and it's like a really like raw, pure, natural coconut scent. It's not synthetic at all. So I picked up a little body set, but my two favorite products have been the body oil elixir and then the hand and foot repair for very dry skin. My body is also starting to get drier on Accutane, and my skin has been getting super chapped and dry, and I started using this and it honestly instantly cleared up all my dryness. Like, my mom didn't believe me. I made her feel my skin before using it and after, and she didn't believe that I had only used these products because the difference in my skin was seriously insane, and the smell just makes everything so much better, and everything is just such a nice consistency. Like, it all absorbs into my skin so well. This company does have an online store as well, so I'm going to link them down below. You guys definitely need to check them out if you love really good handmade natural products. They are an absolute must. My hair is starting to make me so hot. I feel like I'm starting to sweat, but thankfully I just have one favorite left. This is the Bioderma Moisturizing Tanning Spray. As I mentioned, I've been trying to branch out and try self-tanners this summer because it's not something I have a ton of experience with. When I first got here, I used my Tarte Brazilians Plus Self-Tan, and then I've been using this to kind of maintain my color. It's a really ultra fine mist spray. It is a gradual tan, so you do have to do it kind of a few days in a row to build up the color, but it has been lasting really well. Like, I haven't done this in probably a week now. I did it a few days in a row and then I've just stopped, and it's really left a good amount of color on my skin, and it just sprays really fine and even, so there's like no chance of getting streaks or anything like that. It's hypoallergenic and it says non-comedogenic. It says you can also use it on your face too, but I'm just a little bit afraid to do that because my skin is so sensitive. But I'm really happy with the results it's given me. It dries really fast, it doesn't transfer, and it just gives a really good natural color. Before we wrap things up, I also do quickly have one non-beauty favorite, and it's actually a hat. Now, I am not a hat person at all, aside from like toques in the winter. I'm trying to be ultra careful about sun safety this year, being on Accutane, so I wanted to get a hat for the summer, which I thought would be really easy, but apparently I have a very weird shaped head because finding a hat that fit me and looked good was a struggle. I seriously tried on so many different hats, and they either made my head look bulbous and huge, or they made it look like I had like a ½ inch forehead and completely flattened out my head. It was really weird, but I ended up finding this one at Lids. It is a Nike golf hat, and it's unisex, one size fits all, and it's in like the dry fit material, so it's really lightweight. I feel funny wearing this on camera, but this is what it looks like on. It's just honestly the only hat I could find to look good on me, so if you want a hat for the summer and you're having the same issues, you should check this one out. I don't know if I mentioned, but I got it at Lids, and I just really like it. I've been wearing it in the pool and everything, and it makes it a lot easier to read too because it gets rid of the glare. But that was all of my June favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you did, and check me out on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. I am at SARI on all three. Don't forget to hit subscribe down below if you haven't already, and thank you guys so much once again for helping me hit 50,000 subscribers. But I will talk to all of you guys in my next video. Bye guys. But I still wanted to post it anyways because if you missed my recent announcement video, BOXYCHARM is now finally shipping to Canada. So I will have my link down below in case you want to sign up.